Today's adventure is suitable for those that are relatively fit and able to climb. It is recommended that children are highly supervised if you bring them along, as there is a lot of cliff faces that do not have any barriers. We saw people with young children along this trail, but I only bring them along if they have a fair bit of experience in similar conditions. This trail is not appropriate for those requiring wheelchair or pram access. Hey everyone! Hello! Today we're doing another Grampians trip, but we're being based down here for Christmas, so we thought we'd sneak another walk in before we left to go back to Melbourne. So today we're at the Hollow Mountain Trail. Apparently hollow. Apparently hollow. This is Miggy's choice today, so why did you pick this one?
Well, I'd seen a few shares about it on the old Facebook and the old Instagram and stuff like that, and it sounds like it's a little bit of a trickier hike than the couple that we did the other day, so
yep. This one's only meant
a bit more of a challenge.
This one's only meant to be a 2.4k return, but it's meant to be a bit scrambly with rock.
I think it said moderate to difficult or something.
So it's a bit hotter than we anticipated it was going to be today, so prepare for us to die in this video. The northern region of the Grampians, traditionally known as Garryword, is arguably the best hiking and rock climbing destination in the entire state of Victoria. With many sightseeing spots and natural attractions, the Grampians region welcomes visitors to indulge in the serene setting amid the gorgeous landscapes of the picturesque mountain ranges. We've done a few different trails now in the region, and you can find more videos of these in our adventures playlist if you click the link up in the top corner of the video now, or just follow the links in the description below. Being the derp that I am, I did not heed Betty's warnings and I absolutely forgot to put my sunscreen on today, so I'm keeping the hat backwards on the way up to shade my neck, and then hopefully on the way back down I can turn it around and shade my face. And in the meantime, we hope we don't get absolutely slaughtered by the sun and have sunburn for the next 3 weeks. Fingers crossed.
I put sunscreen on.
Hollow Mountain is one of the most popular hiking spots in the Grampians region. With several tricky and scenic walking tracks, the region offers visitors fantastic hiking and rock climbing experience. A number of visitors claim this hiking experience is the best in Victoria, and we tend to agree. What was that?
I think this is the easy part still.
This trail is located in the northern region of the Grampians, about 40 minutes north of Halls Gap and just south of the regional town of Horsham.
So let's start. Someone's got to find some shade. Because why? Why do you think shade?
The walk has a distance of 2.3 kilometres return and takes approximately 1 to 1.5 hours. The grade is nominated as level 4, medium hard. Start your walk from the Hollow Mountain car park, which is located just off Mount Zero Road. Follow the signposted track through the pines and eucalypts to the base of the iron-stained cliff. After the steep climb through the fallen boulders and exposed ledges, a short uphill scramble will lead you to the rocky summit, where you can enjoy views over Mount Stapleton and the Wimmera Plains. Wildflowering plants are also in abundance in this area. In particular, there are thousands of colourful wildflowers that surround the Wimmera Plains. If you decide to tackle this walk on a warm day, make sure you bring lots of water and stop at all of your shady areas so you can have lots of breaks on the way up. Hello, exploring. Only 750 metres along the trail, there is an ancient Indigenous Australian cave art site where there are handprints of young people on the wall. In addition to the handprints, You'll also see paintings of emu footprints and rock burnings from when the Indigenous Australians were using these caves as shelter. Gulko Muna translates into hands of the people. It is believed the handprints are of several generations of children between the ages of 8 and 12. The age of the Gulko Muna cave art isn't known, although other similar sites in the area have dated back over 22,000 years. This is just one of 5 sites that are publicised, and there are around 100 more ancient cave art and rock art sites in the Grampians that are kept quiet, and for good reason. Since tourists have been visiting these sites, they've been heavily damaged, and now a lot of them have huge cages around them. The traditional name for this region, Gary word, translates into meeting place, as several tribes used to live in the huge mountain range, and other tribes would come and visit often. Facilities on this trail include a large car park and non-flushing toilets. There's not any drinking water available, so be sure to bring your own.
The car is just down there. That's where the car is. We're just out here living our best life. Climbing mountains. The scary part, getting back down.
Personally, I find climbing and scrambling these rock trails to be much more enjoyable than the standard paths and steps. Be careful to take extra care if it's recently rained prior to your adventure, as the paths can become slippery and require more thought as to how you would tackle different obstacles. So we got back in the car and the car tells us that it's actually 30 degrees Celsius outside now, which makes me feel a little bit better about struggling in that heat.
It was warm.
It was warm. So we are rather unfit, but we managed it. It was challenging and the rock scrambling was really awesome. That was really fun. That was probably physically the most demanding part, but it was also one of the most fun parts. So highly recommend it even if you're not super fit. We saw a lot like kids out there too, so I personally would be a bit iffy about having young kids, but we saw them out there, so clearly other people are doing it with theirs. So if you're the sort of family that has young kids and you tend to do these sort of hikes, then by all means this one is for you as well.
And it's like, if you're worried about your sort of fitness level, it's short, but it is a little tricky, but it's short. So yeah, we're super unfit at the moment because of COVID times, so we were worried, but we survived pretty well. Took a few short breaks in the shade, which was really nice. Yeah, plenty of places to stop in the shade. So
yeah, I think if you're unfit, or particularly if it's a warm day like what we have, plan out your breaks and take the opportunity to have those breaks in the shade, because when you are out in the sunshine, you're out in the sunshine on rocks that just radiate the heat. So don't try to be a hero. That's pretty much what it's at.
Also, don't be like Zoom. Wear some sunscreen.
Wear sunscreen. I actually think I've got through fairly unscathed.
We'll see tonight.
We'll see tonight. It's probably going to kick in later. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We will see you on the next adventure.
Bye.
Bye.